Hello everyone. Sergey Belov is my name. And today I wanted to talk a little bit, share a bit wisdom, going on air. Funny thing, is the different languages. I like the music of different languages, meanings of that are in some words, like going on air in English language. People speak, and the analog in Russian language is something like going into ether. Just slightly different, because it's like going online, live, whatever. But these tiny differences between words just help to go like deeper into the meaning, into the music, just getting things maybe more deep, and see how it like different shades of colors of clouds when the sun is shining through them. Some maybe rainbow, maybe some like orange or violet or pink colors when sun sets. So today I wanted to talk a bit. I haven't been here on air for a while. So I wanted to talk on a few topics that I feel important or appropriate for today, and I enjoy sharing it, and I hope that it would be useful, and you can enjoy it too. By the way, we had a meeting with another masters, and we had lots of creativity, like painting, music, dancing, and this painting was painted along this meeting by 5 masters. Wonderful event, wonderful energies, some autumn vibes. So the first topic I wanted to discuss or share with you today or tonight is aspiration. When we live life, people can be sad about many things. Today you can see some turbulences going on in the world, wherever you are, whatever country or region you live in. Now it's many changes coming through, and people tend to people not always joyful, you know. And in these sort of crazy times, people can be in a pretty not a well mood, let's say, and just nagging, whatever, talking about everything is bad, from politics to weather, for whatever, you know. The first thing I wanted to talk today is to be in the right of your own choice, in the aspiration or assurance, maybe conviction to your own choice, when you are, for example, choose to be joyful, that your life are good, well, and you are, you want it to be so, you feel it so, and so you just go in this sort of mood. And the people around you can say, you joyful for what? Being joyful for what? Being grateful? I don't know, for what? Being, you know, what crazy things are going on, like, I don't know, whatever, from weather, from people around. They don't see themselves, from, you know, hard work or just bad governments, whatever, like things going around, like world. And so how can you be joyful? It's bad. You have to feel bad about yourself, about life, about whatever. And you can either hear himself and say, oh, maybe you're right, I haven't read news for a while. Maybe I should. And then you read news and your mood is going down, down, down. And finally you're one of them kind of guy or girl, whatever. And that's one way. But the other way is being true to yourself, being true to your choice. And if you are choosing to be well, to be joyful, to be open, to be whatever you want to be, whatever you choose to be, just keep being true to yourself, let's say. Just have a belief that your choice, my choice, is the most important thing for my life, because I live my life. No dead guys or dead girls or whatever. I just live in my life, so my choice is in the first place, most important thing, and I just keep being true, keep being sustainable in my own choosing, in my own life, in my own mood. And so I just keep going through life. And the phrase of this sort of attitude came to me like joyful confidence. Like I'm joyful and I'm confident in it, and so things for me are going well, and everything is reflecting to me my joy back, and it gets me more joy. And you know, the more I invest in it, the more my life shows it to me. So it shows it to myself. Whatever is happening in others, people's lives, I keep being true to myself, true to my attitude, whatever. Look at this cheerful colors around me. It can show the vibes. And I'm not talking about being like stubborn, sort of trying to force this attitude to others and tell them like that you have to be joyful, you have to be cheerful, why are you not so, just shaking out. And I'm not talking about that, because it's the opposite like side or extreme. it's trying to force things. I was talking about just being joyful and easy in your own choice. Like, I'm choosing to be joyful. I'm choosing to be cheerful. I have nothing to nothing to tell anyone to be whatever I want them to feel. I'm just feeling great, and I am free to feel great, and that's it. Nothing like some sort of mission to save someone's mood or whatever. I'm just enjoying my life, and it's like independence of others' opinions, just being in your own freedom, in your own free choice. And so by choosing it, I just multiplying this energy in my life, my creation, someone could say. And so it just expands, for me at least. And maybe some other can sense something that not too maybe important. The most important things what I feel, but who knows, maybe someone can sense or smell some good vibes. People say. So just freedom to your own going through life, your own state of being, sustainability in your own feeling good, or whatever you want to choose to feel. So that was the first thing I wanted to talk today, because it's really important, we can often distract from ourselves to just being attracted to some people interested drama, whatever, and we're kind of getting sucked in it, and we're feeling low energy, and then after we're saying, why I'm so sad, I was so happy like few hours before that, why it came out. So it's just simply because we're choosing to invest our energy in some stuff that we maybe don't really want to. So it's kind of about being true to yourself, about self-remembering, about, someone can say, self-love, being just true to yourself, and feel what you really want to feel, and what you really want to get into your life, get into your energy field, you can say. The next thing I wanted to talk today about receiving, and about receiving more than you used to receive, or getting from life more than you used to get. The phrase for this topic is spread your palm wider. So everyone living his own life used to some, let's say, standard representation of themselves, of their lives, of things, how it works in their lives. For example, it's like some sort of standard set. Work, family, things we used to get from our work, for example, salary of some amount. What we used to get from family, like interaction with spouse, kids, parents, whatever. And you can say, I can receive it. I receive good things. I get my money when the month is ends or starts, whatever. When my job is done, for example, I'm just enjoying interaction with family. Maybe I can visit go to theater or some music concert or stand-up comedy, whatever. And it's like some sort of I'm enjoying getting food being better than some basic stuff. Yeah, so you can say that it's already good. Yet I would say, and I maybe suggest or just wanted to say to you, what if I can receive more from my life, from my energy, from what can I receive more that I used to receive? I know some things, my mind knows some things, yeah, and how it works in my life, let's say. But what if I can receive more? And maybe you can realize that you didn't even look into that question or sphere. But how much can I get from my life? How much can you get from your life? That's a wonderful question to maybe a little bit imagination included. Why not? Just our mind can only accommodate the standards that it used to. It had its plan, whatever, but for other ways, it's like for our mind, other ways are kind of incomprehensible, unclear. It's like something that our mind don't get at all. Let's say in simple English. Something like maybe you heard the phrase God's plan on me. And I'm not talking about some outer God, because when you really know yourself, it's like just higher level of yourself, soul, spirit, whatever. What's my soul's or my spirit's plan on me? It's just expanded view on what can happen in my life, what can my life bring to me, what can I get from my life more that I'm used to get following this guy in our head. And it's like the permission and allowing other potentials basically to come into our life. So if you want, just say yes to it, and that's so simple. Like, put your palms out and see what comes into it. Just feeling what I can give myself, what life can give to me. And that's so great. And after observing it, time after time, you can finally discover the volume of what we receive is limited only by our mind, nothing more, nothing more. So that's wonderful thing that we can give ourselves, expanding our look at ourselves, at our lives, at our life. So spread your palm wider. And that was the second topic for today. Great. Hi, Dennis. And maybe the last for today, third topic, is called self-resentment. Not a not a funny topic maybe, but still when we see things clear, it can help us to expand and get more from our life. What I mean in it, at some point we can realize that I kind of shrunk myself, didn't allow myself turned out to be too modest, like insecure, and so on. And after that, I kind of feel offended, as if by life. But in reality, I feel offended by myself. Because who created it? Who wasn't true to myself? Maybe saying yes when from the inside there was no to be said, for example. And there's a kind of false impression. Life. Once. You didn't give me goods, some good stuff, well, things. So I will turn away from you. It's like sort of revenge. But revenge is pretty not so far looking, let's say, because it's your own life. So it's better be connected than not connected, right? And we go into some cycles of thinking of our unluck. Things are not going well for us for some reason. We feel sort of injustice. Suddenly asking, life, why are you doing this to me? Why have I done wrong? Why all these are going on me? But what's going on in that moment, maybe back then? I just didn't choose myself. For example, again, said yes when I really wanted to say no to someone, and then after it, it's all lack of self-love, because when we're loving ourselves, we always saying what's inside, always being true to ourselves, like I was talking in the first topic today. And after this occasion, when we haven't been true to ourselves, we kind of getting too ashamed of looking in our own eyes and taking responsibility on ourselves that we created this in our own life. That's pretty sad. All right. So we usually throwing responsibility on our life, then getting it on ourselves. And after that, the situation gets even worse. It's basically when life or your energy is talking to you, okay, master, it says, I'll do everything to support your mood. You yourself turned away or offended. So you must be the first who to come to terms with life, with your life. Everyone is living his own life or her own life. At some point, we just have to come to realization that, for example, I was dishonest with myself, but I said that it was you, my life, who was dishonest with me. I just shifted responsibility onto you. So now I'm making peace with you, with myself, whatever. I choose to wait for the best. I'm not resentful of life anymore. And best I can now, and I feel that's natural, just to open up to life back again and turn toward it. Because life reflects, just reflects what's within. I know it very well, and I know that you too. So, the question is, do you want to retain the old, or it is time to open up to the new? And the only question is, are you ready to make peace with life after the fight, conflict that took place? That was the third topic for today, and I can say it was the last one, but I want to add a little epilogue. It's good to not taking things too serious, but sometimes clear look on what's going on can help a lot to get things just another level, sort of quantum leap in our own life. So to sum up all I've said today, the main thing, let's say, I wanted to deliver I'll share today is that we are observers of our own cinema. It's maybe a common phrase nowadays, but do we realize it? And second thing, we influence our own cinema by our conscious observation. So, against the backdrop of the grayness that people feel, we can feel joy and keep true to ourselves, to our good mood, state of consciousness, whatever. And so this influences in our life, firstly, maybe in some others' life that not so maybe important, because first it influences our life, and there's no question about it. And the next one, I consciously expanded my scope of receiving, and it had an impact. You can try whenever you want. And this third one, I saw through my observation about my relationships with my own life that it was my own fault if I didn't receive pretty much of it, didn't get of it what I could get. And now I want to do it differently. Like, new day, new life. Just wisdom being integrated and come to life. So, summing it up, I'm consciously changing it through my own observation. So, that's all I wanted to say for today. I wanted to say thank you, everyone who joined, live, or watched it in recording. And I just want to wish being true to yourself, create what you want to create, receive all gifts, wonderful gifts that you can create, expanding your imagination about how much can you receive from your own life, and get well with your own life, turning towards it, just enjoying it, enjoying the celebration the life itself is. Because is there any reason not to celebrate right now, today, whatever is going in the world, let's say, whatever is other people, neighbors, like cashiers, whatever, like people with different cars, different streets, think or feel. If I choose that in my life everything is well, that's nothing is against me. If I just choosing it for myself, not trying to inflict this on others, I can celebrate right now. Drinking champagne, dancing, listening to music, just without a reason, because the mind always needs a reason, outer reason for. But when you get inside to your natural joy, to life's natural joy, just get it, and it expands. And when you return to it, it expands even more. And when you try sharing it from some close circle, for example, of your friends or whatever, came, and you feel it's appropriate, or whatever, it expands and expands more and more and more, and suddenly your life is just a celebration, nothing else. So thanks again for listening, for watching. You can type like button if you liked it. But you already know it. I wish you wonderful creation, wonderful life, and wonderful experiences. Enjoying yourself and your life. So, thanks again, and bye-bye. To the next time.